welcome to Scriptonite Reacts. I'm Scriptonite. Today we're going to be watching Fargo Season 1 Episode 2, and this is called The Rooster Prince. Now, I would like to thank Pulsar77. You're an amazing patron and a great commenter. You informed me that each episode in the series, the title of it is the name of a parable, and sometimes it's fun to see how that parable is actually integrated into the episode itself. So I'm recording this today and I thought, right, what's the title? And the title is The Rooster Prince. So I did some reading around the parable and I wanted to share it with you guys before we go in, for those of you who maybe have watched the whole series, never knew about this parable business. So The Rooster Prince is a Jewish parable, and it was actually written by Rabbi Nachman, who's like one of the founders of a kind of Hasidic Judaism. So anyway, the story goes, there's this prince who completely loses his mind and believes he's a rooster. And the king and queen are like freaking out, like, our son, he's the heir to the throne, he's gone completely mad. He's literally sitting under a table, naked, pecking his food off the floor. So lost it. So the king and the queen, they invite all sorts of healers from all over the world to come and attempt to cure the prince, but nothing works. And just as they're about to completely lose hope, this wise guy, well, not a wise guy, that'd be like a mafia don, but a wise man shows up at the castle and says, I think I might have a cure for the prince, but you have to trust me. So the king and queen at this point are like as desperate as Stannis Baratheon, you know, with the grayscale. And they go, do what you must. So the wise man walks into the room where the prince is under the table, naked, pecking food off the floor. And instead of pulling out an ointment or casting a spell or anything else, he simply takes off his clothes, goes and sits under the table with the prince, and starts pecking food off the floor. And everyone's like, what the how much have you been paying this guy? Anyway, a day goes by, a week goes by, months go by, and the Rooster Prince and the Wise Man become as thick as thieves under this table. And over time, the Wise Man convinces the Rooster Prince that roosters can do all sorts of things that he didn't think they could, like wear clothes and eat at the table and speak. And soon enough, the Rooster Prince is a prince again. And the Wise Man disappears into the night, as wise men often do. So the meaning of this parable from a religious perspective was about how the way to bring a person to God is not to condemn them and judge them for where they are at now, but to join them there, to join them under the table, and to show them what would be possible from a life with God. And for those of us who aren't religious, it's just as powerful, because any of you know, if you're trying to reach someone who's suffering, you cannot reach them with sympathy or judgment from somewhere else. You really have to be in there with the person, completely empathizing with their position, able to see the world through their eyes and stand there with them, sit there with them, before you even begin the work of moving them somewhere else emotionally. And I love it. I think that's such a beautiful parable, and I'm really interested to see if and how it connects with the episode of television I'm about to watch. But I really wanted to share it with you all because I really enjoyed learning about this parable and how important it is to the Jewish faith, and how beautiful it can be even from people who don't have a Jewish faith or any faith at all. So that's the parable to set up this episode. Last episode was fantastic. So much happened. It felt like the entire plot of the movie. I think I said last time, other than the wood chipper, there was nothing that I was thinking that didn't happen, but we'll find out anyway. One of the things, quickly before we go in, that made me laugh my ass off when I was editing the reaction back. I think I kind of began the review by saying, oh, you know, after The Handmaid's Tale, it was just really nice. You know, I didn't have to worry about bad things happening. And I thought it through and I was like, we saw like 3 or 4 people killed on screen. There was like a car crash. There was like a guy killed while having sex with a prostitute. Like, loads of stuff. A brother beat his brother to death with a hockey stick. I think that tells you just how dark The Handmaid's Tale is, that like, I was untouchable. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm assuming this episode carries on from where we left, so what's going to happen with Lester? You know, he's killed Pearl, he's been responsible really for the death of Chief Thurman, which I'm not okay about. I'm not okay about that death at all. I was already turning against Lester, but by the time we got to that point, I was really pissed. But I also get that the role that the assassin is playing in this, of, you know, that sort of Leyland Gaunt approach of giving people dilemmas, that almost presenting people with a false choice. So he put people in a position where they felt like their only way out was through violence or vengeance. And so they're stuck in this kind of binary, you know, be a pussy, be a perpetually done to, or, you know, erupt in a sort of violent fashion. There are loads of other choices. Literally loads. He could have just walked out. He could have just gone, you guys are complete wankers. I've got low self-esteem. I'm depressed. And not one of you is trying to help me. You're only trying to hurt me. Well, you know what? Fuck the lot of you. I'm off. No one would have died. Anyway, really excited to see how this episode goes. So, without further ado, let's have at it. Oh, it's him.
We're here about Hess.
Pecan Sandy? Just made him.
Fargo sent us to find out what happened to Hess.
He got stabbed in the back of the head at a strip club is what happened to him.
Oh, I wish I spoke sign language.
Okay, all right.
I got that.
There was a guy. I told this to Fargo. Came by the garage the day it happened. Said he just wanted to take a look at Sam, which he did, then he left. Look.
Hold on a second.
All I'm saying is you're gonna find him, right? The guy who did it.
We'll find him.
I don't know, my money's on Leyland Gaunt, man. Oh, don't be a dickhead, Lester. He's such a fucking dickhead. Like, what? You know what I mean?
So, you know, Kitty and I were talking, and we think you should move in here for a while. Just stay with us, you know, until you get the house cleaned up.
What a joy.
Cops left a real mess. Really turned the place upside down. Looking for clues, I suppose.
What a plonker. I hope she comes back and haunts you, Lester. She's just following him around the house going, you're inadequate. I don't know why I've just made her Scottish.
Vern told me this story once. When he was a rookie, had a boss, couldn't tell his shoe from his foot. Got killed by a hailstone. Just standing in the parking lot of the Dairy Queen, having a milkshake. Hailstone comes down, size of a softball, crushes his skull.
Oh my god.
What flavor? Strawberry, I think.
I was thinking about when my dad got shot.
Traffic stop, yeah.
Yeah? They came to tell me at school. He's in algebra. And he's okay, you know? Got the limp, of course, but they caught the guys.
Oh.
Say, Bill, I was thinking we should talk to Lester Nygaard first thing.
Went to high school with Lester. Had to dissect a mouse in Mrs. Knudsen's class, and poor Lester fainted.
Yeah, okay, but...
Girl had her monthly once in gym class. There goes Lester, fainting again.
Right, so he doesn't like blood, but
Plus, this Hess murder, gotta believe that's about the cutthroat world of regional trucking.
yeah.
Bill.
So it's just coincidence. You're saying Hess gets killed and then the massacre at Lester's house the next day.
Exactly. See, I'm thinking this is home invasion. You know, it's a drifter or some such. You know, drug-related, maybe, but not, you know, Lester Nygaard. Am I right, Ida?
You're not right. But on these high-profile deals, Bill, it never hurts to talk to the eyewitnesses yourself. Take control of the facts, that's what Vern always used to say.
Go, Ida.
Okay, good. We go see Lester. But I do the talking.
Oh, for God's sake, Bill. You've got an IQ of 10. Molly should be the chief. That's what Thurman would have wanted. He's not attempting to... Oh. Swear to God, Lester. You can't even cry, right?
Bill.
Mr. Nygaard, we got some questions.
This is Molly.
Deputy Salverson.
Pause. I've just got to say, that is so awful as a woman when you've got a male boss who is not the sharpest tool in the box, but also kind of doesn't really allow you to speak. I'm really interested to see how she's going to manage him over the course of this, because that's just so frustrating. She's super smart, she's whip smart, and he's an idiot, and he's treating her like she's the coffee girl. Oh,
that's grape juice. That's okay.
You don't remember Chief Thurman coming to the house then?
Oh, no. No, I feel sick about that, really. I guess he saw the guy breaking in.
No, Mr. Nygaard. Chief Thurman came to talk to you about a man you may have met in the emergency room the day previous.
You don't say.
No, look, Lester, if this is too hard for you, you can just give us the bare
We got a
bones.
witness says
back
that
off, Bill!
she saw you and this other fella arguing about Sam Hess.
Who?
Sam Hess?
Well, you remember Sam. He used to beach up in high school. You remember? Big kid. What was that name he called you? Lester Nig...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
But you were talking about him in the emergency room, so what's the story there?
Well, It's real fuzzy, but I might have said, my face is a mess. A mess sounds like Hess. Probably the witness just misheard.
Yeah, that's possible.
Bill, I swear to God.
We got an operating theory, okay? This being the work of a drifter, or drifters, possibly drug-related. See, I'm thinking this fella you met at the hospital. Maybe he followed you home.
That's not, we don't both
No,
share
but-
that theory. So.
Yeah.
Bill!
Well, I'm a little scrambled right now. I got a concussion. I'm not sure if I said that. So, yeah, things are kind of fuzzy.
Well, you know what?
He knows, she knows.
I'm satisfied.
I've actually got a few more.
Yeah, thanks for the grape juice, Lester. Takes me back, I tell you.
Ew.
And I'm gonna look up the name of that gum when I get home. Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba, yeah.
We have Hubba Bubba.
Do you remember Hubba Bubba?
No.
I just keep asking myself, who could have done a thing like this?
This is our assassin man. Yay!
You have a package for me?
Alrighty, what's your name?
Why?
So I can find the package.
The package is addressed to Duluth.
That's a city. I need your name.
Get the package.
I told you my name.
Spider.
Well, I'll need to see some ID.
Why?
No.
What?
You heard me.
Well,
Am I gonna need to come back there and find it myself?
Shit.
sir. Oh, okay. This is highly irregular.
No. Highly irregular is the time I found a human foot in a toaster oven. This is just odd.
Knew that actor.
Oh, my.
I'm a minister, apparently. You have a blessed day.
Blessed day.
What?
By this time next year, rule the whole goddamn Midwest.
Pause. This guy, I swear to God, has not aged in like 20 years. Possibly 25. He's normally plays like sleazy, you know, he'll be like someone's lawyer or an accountant or an agent, like some slippery kind of fella. It always looks the same.
Glad to see we're off to such a positive start. I don't trust my mother. Why should I trust you? Your mother can't satisfy your needs anymore. I can.
Anyway. Play.
See my mangoes?
See my mangoes.
I got mangoes in goddamn January. In the back of a 90-year-old woman. God damn it.
Oof.
Who's the fire hydrant?
Semenko. Head of security.
Our mutual friend said something about a blackmail letter.
Found this on my windshield last week.
Give us the money, Lebowski. No funny business.
Bummer. Huh? This is a bummer, man.
It's a pretty specific number, $43,613.
Hell.
Hey, Dad. Got a good one for you. Oh, sorry. What's the karate expert's favorite beverage? Karate. Get it? Karate. It's tea.
Son, get the hell out.
Oh, Dimitri.
Look, I can find the guy. The question is, what do you want done with him once he's found?
Send him packing. Isn't that what they say?
Who says that?
In the movies?
I don't watch movies.
Look, this ain't complicated. You don't get to be the supermarket king in Minnesota without making a few enemies, right? Start with my damn wife.
You think your wife's blackmailing you?
You ever nail a Greek woman? After 40, their pussies grow teeth. And she ain't my wife. She's my soon-to-be ex-wife.
In addition to the victims in the basement, that's Nygaard, Mr. and Mrs. We're hearing the chief of police was shotgunned in the foyer. That means entryway.
Officer Brimley.
That means suspicious persons or jailhouse snitches saying they know a thing.
Come on, Officer Brimley.
I got a Aurora Borealis. What about you? Over.
I just put Northern Lights. Over.
My dad's home with dinner. Over.
Awkward. Avert thine eyes. you wear a wig to preserve your modesty. You'll know that's Colin Hanks, who's Tom Hanks' son, right? Yeah.
And I raised my hand. And I asked what you're supposed to do if the bully is like a lot bigger than you, or... You're the police. If you saw somebody doing something, you'd stop them, right?
Well, you know, sometimes there's more than one right thing.
What does that mean?
I got you, and I am responsible for you. And sometimes I might be in a situation where if I try to stop a guy from doing a bad thing, I could get hurt. Or worse. And then who would take care of you?
But it's your job.
Well, I got two jobs. And the first, the most important, is being your dad.
Well, if I saw somebody doing something, I would stop them.
I believe you would.
It's one of the privileges of those of us who aren't bringing up children get to have, is that you don't have to make those kind of calculations. Oh, that would be terrifying.